In today's video, we have a full tour over the HTC Desire 310. We go over some of the applications and some of the specifications that you can find on the handset. Now taking a quick look over the handset, on the right hand side we have our volume rocker and also our on-off button. On the top we have our 3.5mm headphone jack and also our micro USB port. Along the bottom and the left side there's nothing on there, it's just a clear part of the phone. And obviously on the back we have a 5-megapixel rear facing camera and also one of the speakers. Now let's move on to the home screen. So the HTC Desire 310 is running the Android operating system and it also has HTC Sense on top of that. Now along the bottom we have a return button, home button and also the multitasking button. So let's just click on that, and from there if we swipe across to the left it will then close down and remove any open applications, and we can also flick between any apps that are currently open. If we then pinch in, it then loads up our home screens, and from there we can add or remove any other home screens we want. And we can also add any other applications or widgets onto the home screen if needs be. So let's just go ahead and take our Google Mail widget and let's just drop it onto one of the home screens. Once it's on the home screen we can resize it if needs be. And this just gives us a quick look on our home screen for any emails that have come through rather than loading up the applications itself. Now you can get widgets for other applications such as Facebook or any other email accounts you have. And you can also get it for YouTube and your photo gallery as well. We also do have the option to set one of the home screen as the main home screen. So if we then go ahead and click the home button, it will then return back to that screen. Say for example, if we want blink feed as a home screen, we can set it as that if we want to. Now we also do have the standard customization options on an Android phone. So if we simply hold down on the home screen, it will load up our wallpapers, and also we're able to add applications and widgets onto the home page. Now from there we get a list of the widgets we can add and also the applications we can also put on the screen. Now let's just go ahead and choose select wallpaper. Now we do have an option to select any live wallpapers you've downloaded, any pictures from the gallery, and also any other wallpapers that have been downloaded from a third-party application. As of any other Android phone, and as just shown there, we do have a wide variety of customizable options we can do on the phone, such as add-on widgets and add-on applications, changing the wallpaper and setting the default as the home screen. This just allows us for a more customizable and personal touch when using the phone. Now to take a quick look at Blink Feed, which is featured on the HTC handset. Now Blink Feed allows all news coming in from different categories such as lifestyle, music, technology, sport. And we can also customize this so it integrates our social media accounts on there such as Twitter, Facebook and Google+. And we can also add and delete any kind of categories you want on there. So for example, we can add in sport, and we can even break it down further so it pulls in all the latest updates for our motorsport, football or even golf. And we simply do this by clicking on the box, and that will then push through the notifications onto the home page for Blink Feed. Now Blink Feed is on the very home page over to the far left. You can also remove it or deactivate it if you don't want it on there. But it's just a nice added touch on the HTC phone, and also built into HTC Sense, which just pushes through any news or any kind of information you may want to look at in the morning or have a look at during the day. So the handset has a 4.5-inch FW VGA screen, has 218 pixels per inch. Now when it came to texting, I couldn't really find a fault with it. It was easy to text on, the screen was plenty big enough, and it was just a perfect size handset for this kind of entry level phone. The screen size also works well when it comes to video playback, streaming any videos on the phone, looking at any pictures you've taken, and also playing any games on the handset that you've downloaded from the Play Store. Now let's just go ahead and take a quick look at Google Chrome on the HTC. So we do have the option to either go to Google Chrome or normal web browser, but we're going to take a quick look at Google Chrome and what we can do on there. Now firstly, we're going to go and take a quick look at the OneCom web page. Let's just go ahead and look at our tabs. Now in the top right hand corner we do have options for our settings and also tabs. Now when on the tabs, if we flick across to the left it will then delete the current tab, and we can also click the new tab in the top left hand corner to open up multiple tabs on there. We do also have the option to close all tabs at once if needs be. So we do have options to go to our history, share, find on page, and then we can also bookmark a certain web page into our bookmark folder. Now the bookmarks will integrate with your Gmail account. So for example, if you have a Gmail account with desktop bookmarks, you can load that onto the phone and you can see those bookmarks from the handset. Now the camera on the handset has a 5-megapixel rear facing camera, Also has a standard VGA front-facing camera as well. So let's just take a tour around the camera settings and some of the features we can get on the handset. Now on the camera we do have the option to change a few settings on there, such as exposure, scene mode, colour effect and also white balance. We can also put a self timer on there, preview size, and we can also change the ISO if needs be. When it comes to video recording, the HTC Desire 310 can capture full HD 1080p video. Another neat little feature on there is when in video mode we can also take pictures or still pictures whilst the video is still recording, as just shown there, which we can then preview after the video recording has been done. So that wraps it up for the HTC Desire full tour over the handset. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button below. Also leave any questions in the comment box and don't forget to subscribe to the OneCom YouTube channel and have a look at the other videos in our library. I'm Sam from OneCom and I'll see you all in the next one.